Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. Again, this is the adorable Choujin kitty, Zeno Asagiri, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Choujin X chapters 70.2 through 72.2. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Choujin. We ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, the adorable little Choujin kitty over here, you so cute little Choujin kitty, yes you are. And this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And now, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which today we covered Marriage Toxin. We're also covering Witch Hat Atelier, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, Yami no Sugai, Akane Banashi, Marimashita Urumikon, Digimon Beat Break, and Boku no Hero Academia 170 plus one more, aka Shippergen 2.0. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So we are getting into the invasion right now, and it's going to get wild because we got dragons up in here. Let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this is in Iwaki from January 11th to January 19th, 2000. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, God, my cat is such an attention whore. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. And this chapter is titled The Events Leading Up to March 2003, Part 1. We got dude, these dragons look so sick. A dragon? We can't do it, Kurahara. It's too fast. We'll never catch up to it. Tokyo, enemies on the ground. The dragon is the least of our worries. Got it, Masamune? Alright, let's see. What? Is that Ursula? Like, really? Is that like Mushroom Ursula? Master Irma, what is that? Keep your distance. That is Mushroom Ursula! Whatever it is that's contaminating the area, we're not prepared to face her. Our best option is to retreat. A dragon, aerial combatants, and the power of decay. This is no ordinary attack. No, it's not, because you got Mushroom Ursula! Like, that is Mushroom Ursula! What the? That's a Mushroom Witch! Oh my god, I almost said Mushroom Sea Witch. No, it's the Mushroom Witch. The Mushroom Choujin Witch. Dude, that's fucking Ursula, man. Meanwhile, in Nagamata, this way, we're from Yamada Mori. What's the sitch? God, just say, what's the situation, please? You're here to help. We're sure happy to see you. Because I'm trying to think, when did Kim Possible come out? Because that's when sitch became a thing. Sitch should not be here, I'm sorry. The enemy forces are approaching the town. Take cover! Was he shot? Dude! His head was blown the fuck off! But from where? Yo! Dude, what the hell? Gashi, Shadol, Shant of Nagamata, what's going on? To be frank, the situation is bleak. They've picked off half of Nagamata's keepers. The enemy has the full advantage. We're not even sure how it's happening. Who are we up against? No idea, but they're professionals. The director is leading a fight against the enemies at HQ. We're headed there now to give support. What will you do? We'll go with you. If Nagamata and Iwaki fall, Yamato will be next. We need to stop the attack here. Actually, even if we end up losing both prefectures, at least we could gather information on the enemy. What is this? Medusa! They're frozen like stone. What is this stuff? They turned him into... Okay, they turned him into salt. Like, this is some Santa shit, okay? Oh my god, this is totally Santa! Oh my god, like, this is like Medusa mixed with Santa. Yeah. Salt? I believe so. They're salt sculptures, but they were once people. I'll get them for this, Roja. The director! Holy shit! But how? Scourge Sr. was Sakamoto's most powerful fighter. Shadol! That's it. That's what's turning people into salt. Excellent reflexes. Yo! You're that... But let's see how you handle the next one. Oh, shit! Create... Power's probably like Arthur's Sandulate. That's awesome. It turns anything it touches to salt. Firepower doesn't matter in this fight because even a single touch is fatal. Dude, it's like basically the Midas touch, but in this case with salt. But God, but also like, I just can't help but think of Santa because the final boss in Santa, this fucking asshole monk, like, that was his thing. It was salt. It was the power of salt. Oh my God. God, I miss Santa. Huh? What? She hit the ground. Great play. Ooh. Shell. I've got Higashi. Steps of darkness. Bland darkness. Ooh. Now I have you. Ooh, that's what you think. Oh shit. Did you get him? Shadol. She didn't even use a raise. You created metal. Higashi, is it? Where did you obtain those powers? None of your business. We know. Actually, I can't say for certain that it's not. Metal was the symbol of our president's power. Just the other day, he left some as a parting gift. He was always one for theatrics. The other day, does she mean the planes? And him? I've got no idea what you're talking about. Have you dreamt of the man... Ah, she's one of Queem's clones! We knew it! We kind of knew it! She was going to be one of Queem's clones, but oh my God, of the man without a head? Oh my God. I am Vanya, Yakov, the current supreme leader of our army. Let's meet again. We both have something we need from each other after all. Days later, the enemy contacted each prefecture. The message was as follows. To all of Nanasu, we are the nation of war, led by Queen McMahon. We are the Gelton of Co-Peace Sphere, Gelta 2. Gelta is a country without land and has thus taken action to secure territory for itself as part of its own defense. Should you comply with our conditions and cede your land to us by becoming part of our Co-Peace Sphere, your safety shall be guaranteed. Should you refuse, our invasion will continue unabated. We of the new Gelton Co-Peace Sphere Gelta 2 declare war upon you all. Dude, they're so full of shit! Like, even if you surrender to them, it's not gonna stop. They're fucking assholes. Alright, so here we go. February 2nd, 2000. 2 weeks after Gelta 2's declaration of war. Oh, the decay. The spread of the shrooms. Like, it just even killed a baby, too. Oh, God. Those are some strong shrooms. So, basically, all of those have got to be Queem's clones. That army is made of Queem's clones. It's got to be. But, like, but here's the thing, though. The true Queem, the true clone, the person that Queem's going to resurrect as, obviously, it's got to be, it's not going to be nah. It's going to be Higashi. Higashi's going to be the one who is the true Queen. Based on unless they have journals that state otherwise, based on the journals we saw before the time skip, it seems like that's going to be the case. Alright, so Chapter 71, Part 1 is titled The Events Leading Up to March 2003, Part 2. Gaga fell. Nanasu rallied the remaining prefectures to form the Nanasu Alliance. Gelton territory. Following the invasion of Gaga, Higo, and Iwado, the two areas that shared a border with the fallen prefecture, became integral to Nanasu's future. The Alliance threw all their resources into their line of defense. But you also gotta wonder, like, dude... With this, I I think this shit still would have happened if Tokyo got the mark. I think it would have, but Tokyo having the mark would make a huge difference. Mike and I got our deployment. Same with me and Simon. We're assigned to something called the Mobile Forces. Apparently, that means we're supposed to go where we're needed based on the progression of the battle. We'll see what happens. What's happening with Ada? Yeah, she's a prophet now. She's permanently stationed in Yamato, just like Master Mato. That's the best place for her to lead us. We're all being pulled apart. Ooh! Yeah! Blood Pact! We'll reunite one day in Yamato. I doubt that's gonna happen, but they're gonna. But the Simon, I'm good, dude. He knows I'm good. He's such a buzzkill. Oh well, I'll stand in for Simon. You better appreciate the sacrifice I'm making for you, Simon. Yeah, we got the blood pack going. But oh, Tokyo went to his family's grave. Yeah, so this does confirm that that his sister and his father definitely died. We knew his father died, but yeah, his sister definitely died too. Well, I'm off. Here we go. Where's Sagashi? We're meeting at the location. It's been 3 years. Compared to the year of prep for the Battle of the Tower of Morning, they've gone by in a flash. Meanwhile, March 2000... Gelta invaded Iwado. So Toki and I were deployed to Iwado, which was in sore need of support. We joined the 01 Mobile Force, a unit comprised of Choujin from every prefecture. Dude! Yeah! They're whooping ass! The 01 drove back the Geltan forces and gained ground in Iwado, but Gelta attempted the next push with little delay. Geltan Choujin troops equipped with weapons, flight gear, and the ability to synthesize metal were deployed. They were called Iron Soldiers. They were battle-hardened troops, forcing us into a difficult fight. Iwado's front line was once again pushed back, but we persisted, fighting to maintain the line. Oh yeah, the Iron Soldiers. Again, this is just raises the question. If Tokyo would have gotten the mark, would things be any different? I think the fight would be a little bit... I think, in all honesty, the war still would be happening. In my opinion, the war would still be happening, period. It would be. Because, you know, Zora's gone. So yeah, it still would be happening because you have the power vacuum and all that. Even if Tokyo has the mark. But I don't think it would be an all-out, like, one-sided battle or anything like that in Tokyo's favor or whatnot. Because Tokyo still has to, you know, master the power or whatnot. He would still have to master it. But they would be doing a little bit better. May 2000, Iwado. Dude, these designs are sickening. They're Dragon General Ubrega, the Magic Bullet Sniper, Labin Slavin, oh my god, and the Supreme Leader Vanya Ilyakov joined forces at the Iwado front, forming a trifecta of leadership against us, the 01 unit. In other words, they were there to decimate us. Well, they're obviously there for Agashi. The airborne Iron Soldiers, under Ubrega's command, took control of the sky above the battlefield. They far outmatched their capabilities in aerial warfare. Dude, these designs are so fucking sick! Oh my god! Gelta soon stole whatever advantage we had in the skies. Lavin's rifle was capable of extreme distance sniping. She fired from so far away she was untouchable, so casualties on our side only grew. The razor-sharp accuracy of her shots and unpredictability of their paths led to rumors that the bullets could curve. The one in command of all the Geltan forces was the salt woman I faced in Nagamata, Vanya. She always seemed one step ahead of us. Her maneuvers were elaborate and often bold. Our leadership determined that further fighting would only result in more casualties. So Nanasu made the decision to abandon Iwado! Oh my god, they just straight up abandoned it! So now we're at May 20th, 2000, the fall of Iwado. Higo or Nowaki, If either of them fall, then Heaven and Asu will be lost. In order to keep the South from completely falling, we deployed the sword forces led by Vice Director Sato. Dude, I want to see Sato fight these motherfuckers. I do. I want to see Sato use his power of psychological manipulation. Because I think we'll get down to the nitty-gritty with them. Alright, this chapter's title, obviously, the events leading up to March 2003, Part 2. Part 2, you know what I mean. The Zero Ones were sent to Higo's defense following our withdrawal from Iwado, but Gelta 2 took that opportunity to launch a two-pronged attack on Higo. Oh, shit! In early June 2000, Master Gomo said the director of Hikomori perished in battle. Vice Director Dashro became his successor, only to quickly follow his predecessor into the afterlife. In mid-June, the Zero One arrived in Higo to front lines on the brink of collapse under the Gelton onslaught. The situation seemed hopeless, but we had no choice but to continue protecting the prefecture. Oh god, yeah, the supplies. Raising prices, the product is sold out. One per person while rationing is in effect. Peace talks. Choose peace, no war! Motherfucker, what do you want them to do? These motherfuckers want to kill all of you, you dumbasses! They're trying to fight to save you! Eventually, every prefecture doubled down on rationing in anticipation of a drawn-out war. The troops were given preference in the allotment of food and supplies. I couldn't even walk in public because of all the protesters. It's the Choujins risking their lives out there on the front line. Oh yeah, there's Ellie. We would have already negotiated if we could. That's just how things go. Do you get a lot of premonitions? Yeah, even if I don't wanna. Look at all this predictions, every one of them. It's gonna drive me bonkers, I tell you. Well, you dumbass bitch, you took the mark. No wonder Sora was off for a rocker. Sora wasn't. She was. Exactly! Thank you! Reason why your ass is off your rocker is because you weren't supposed to have the mark, you stupid bitch! You gotta take responsibility for your dumbassery! Don't let it drive you to the brink before we can get home. What's going on with you fellas? How's Higo? We make a little progress every day. If we could just capture the Gelton base to the west, the front line will be secure. We'll try to get it done before the end of the year. Yeah, somehow. Wish I could be fighting with you. You could be fighting with them if you didn't take the stupid mark! You're fucking dumb! Ellie, you stupid bitch! You fucked it up! You fucked it up, you dumb bitch! You took the mark! If you didn't take the mark and let fucking Tokyo take the mark like he was supposed to, then you wouldn't be on the front lines, you dumb whore! God! Like, God, I hope she feels stupid! I get how you feel, but you're a prophet. Yamato isn't the only one relying on you. The fate of all the prefectures hinge on you. Yeah, you took Tokyo's fate! I mean, if Master Yamato went out all the time, we would have had big problems. We're way more likely to win this war with our prophet safe in Yamato. Being a prophet's boring. Oh, don't feel left out, Ellie. I'll send you a postcard. Want to see? I drew you. I don't see the resemblance personally. Hey, that's not fair, Ellie. Why'd you call everyone while I was in the bath? Let me talk too. You're sopping wet. Get out, Palma. The only people left in Yamato are her and Nude. I'm gonna die for boredom at this rate. Tokyo, Azuma, how have you been? We'll kick their guilted butts out of Higo and make it back in time for New Year's. So keep those prophecies coming until then, Ellie. When will someone just tell her that you're fucking stupid? You took the mark that Tokyo was supposed to take. This is your fault. You did this to yourself, you dumb bitch. And we'll get Gaga back for you while we're at it. Yeah, just leave the fighting to us, Ellie. Well, you heard them. New Year's is gonna be so fun, right, Ellie? Yeah. Time continued to march on. I didn't really have time to deal with my doubts, but there were some nights I think about it. I don't know if I really am QUEEM'S vessel, and whether I am or not, what am I supposed to do? Nothing changes the fact that I'm an empty container. Fighting helps me forget, but is that only because my body was manufactured by QUEEM? Am I driven to seek out? Is war what I was made for? Well, no shit, you were made for war! But also, like... Again, based on those fucking journals, like, what makes you think you're just an empty vessel at this point? Azuma is goddamn Queen. Queen is gonna go. I'm telling you, Queen is going inside Azuma. If they said during their declaration of war is true, if what they said during their declaration of war is true, if Queen really is leading Gelta, then won't he want me back? He'll want his vessel, his body. So why hasn't he come for me yet? If I were Queen, that's what I would do. Whether Queen is still alive has come into question. If he is, he'd be over a century old. It's called clones and shit, dumbass. I do wonder if the plane attacks might just be a form of propaganda. So they did it so we'd believe Queen is back? Yes. That would add up. Even their most senior leadership is fighting at the front lines, but we haven't seen any sign of Queen yet. I think they're doing it to bring out Azuma. I think because Azuma is Queen. Let's be fucking real. That said, we can't completely rule out the possibility that Queen may still be alive, though it would be for the best if he isn't, even if it's all a bluff. In this war, Queen's very name is in its own way a weapon. Hey Tokyo, do you ever question whether we're even human anymore? We have superhuman powers and we fight inhuman beings. We gave up on normal lives to train our abilities so we can kill our enemies. They attacked us without cause, so we're pushing them back. Even if it means killing them, we annihilate the enemy annihilate the enemy today and the next on and on until it ends. Tokyo, we're still human, aren't we? Yeah, everything you're saying is true, but that's not what you're asking, is it? So this is the kind of change of topic. You mind? Sorry. Oh, so this is kind of a change of topic. You mind? I'm glad Ellie took the mark! What? Alright, let's see where Tokyo's going with this. Ellie hated the prophecies. She said she wished they didn't existed, but that's also why Ellie is so careful with her predictions. I mean, she doesn't really believe in them. I think anybody who puts full faith in their powers can actually use them, right? After seeing all the people we fought against, what do you think? Yeah, you've got a point. Tokyo! You say this now, fucker! You say this now! So, I think it's a good thing you've got doubts, Asuma. Anybody who thinks they're right all the time is probably doing things wrong. Is there anything more human than questioning whether or not that's what you are? Right. You might be right. Do it with all those dead bodies. Damn, they did a shit ton of killing, that's for sure. All right, let's get to 71.2 or 72.1. It's something of an affliction. Oh God, this page is beautiful. Something of an affliction. Just as it may emerge unnoticed or disappear unheeded, so too may it become a burden greater than can be borne. And this... Oh! This chapter is titled Behold the Marked! Alright, let's go! Yamato Mori, Yamato, March 2003, new Yamato Mori, Core Zone. Vice Director Higashi. Azuma's the Vice Director! Alright, it's time for the prophecy meeting. I'll be right there. Thanks for the message. What? The prophecy meeting. I just hope we can get through it without an incident. It's always so depressing. I wonder if she's arrived yet. Hey, girl, you've got to be Choujin too. A cutie like you wouldn't be going to Higo on her own in these trying times. Not unless you're a Choujin, that is. That's, oh my God, her name's Rhetoric Kabori. 3 years have passed since war was declared. After living for so long under such high tension, fatigue is beginning to show in. I figured you out, so... oops, sorry, I didn't introduce myself sooner. The name's Rhetoric Kamori. Everybody calls me a genius. I fucking love her already. Nice to meet you, baby. It's all good. Just enjoy the view together. How's that? I called her Rhetoric or her. Probably is a guy, but whatever. Next stop, Busatani. It's like a pretty fancy pot. Mind if I ask what's inside? Whatever, it's just salt. Salt from Akata? It's none of your business. No, business is something you build from scratch, just like a new friendship. Oh my God. Everybody's got a weird hobby. Don't be shy. I know, how about I show you something I carry around? This beauty right here is a very valuable dung beetle fossil. Oh my God. If you're a Choujin, shouldn't you keep that to yourself? What if I were a Gelton soldier? I'd do what anybody would do, beat you to kingdom come. Patrick, was it? It's Rhetoric Komori. You can call me Rady for short. Get lost. Get a different seat, please. How am I so sour? There's nothing sudden about this. Hey, listen. I think we're both headed in the same direction and even have the same goal. Let's just get to know each other. Your name? Your name was... Hey, I told you mine. I never asked for it. Whatever. Fine then I'll call you Kitty. Yeah, that's... now it doesn't matter what you say. I'm calling you Kitty from now on. So as I was saying, Kitty, it's Arulu. Arulu? Cute name. Got a nice ring to it. Nice to meet you, Arulu. Please keep it down. So what's this goal of yours? Finally have an interest in me, eh? Arulu? Well, if you insist. Yeah, keep talking. Well, what have I got to hide when I'm heading to a place like you at a time like this? In fact, it was the great Oracle herself who... Master Ellie? Hold on, before we go on, I gotta take a tinkle. Nature calls and the bathroom is so close. Oh yeah, I'm in big trouble. Just you wait, Arulu. I'll be back. Wish somebody could just blow this train right up. Arulu, you were in Ellie's prophecy. Me? What was it about? We want you to head to Higo. You've been posted to the front lines. You'll head out in 6 months. Until then, train up. Yes, sir. Mr. Higashi, who will I serve under in Higo? Kurahara from the 01 Mobile Force. As far as I know, he's the strongest Choujin in Nasu. Kurahara, I've heard the rumors about him. The Blackbird of Morning, Reaper of the Battlefield. If my own teacher says he's the strongest there is, does that mean Kurahara is even more powerful than Director Sandek? I think my uncle talked about him too. He's probably Yamato's top Choujin. Even I'm proud of where he's gotten. Well, if he's got even 70% of Mr. Higashi's abilities, then he lives up to the rumors. Hey, hurry it up in there. Otherwise, who knows what will happen? Fucking that weirdo started talking to me. I wonder if we'll still make it to Higo by evening. Front lines, huh? Hey, this seat open? Help yourself before someone comes back. Who comes back? Oof. Something on my face? Oh, there's a nasty-ass scar. No. So that thing. What's that jar for? It's a memento of my late uncle. Oh, I see. Sorry. Now we're safe with the war going on. I'm headed to that war now. Well, that's awful young. Awful for someone so young. Yes, it is awful. Oh, shit! What was that? Truly nowhere is safe. Oh, shit! What happened? The emergency shoots. The Choujin must be fighting. Gelta's on the train? Komori, we've got company. Get ready to fight. It's Jing from Gelta 2's. I recognize his face from the list. Hey, Komori, do you hear me? Hello? Oh, fucking asshole. Of course not. He's the modding Choujin. That's awesome. I can't predict how to attack. The Alliance is getting reinforcements. Are you one of them? I've studied his file. It's fine. I'll fight. Ooh! Wow, just like a boxer. Nice moves. So you can dodge that too, huh? Dude, he can stretch his body! Holy shit! Like, what? But you got too close. Now die. That's... Dude! Shadow Boxer! So, what the? Arulu's the Shadow Choujin! That's awesome! And, dude, that Shadow Choujin looks like Black Panther with boxing gloves. I'm not sorry for saying that. Shadow with substance? 2 against 1? No fair. I would say the same about your hidden weapons. Yeah, asshole. Dude. Man, like, this is totally not going the way I thought it was going to go. I'm not going to lie. But now we're getting into... not Black Panther. Who was I thinking of? Now, Black Panther was definitely one of the ones I was thinking of. Oh my god. I was thinking of JoJo for a second. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. Whatever. Let's just keep going here. The shadow copies are movements. Remember, it was Killer Queen. That's who it's given. It's very much giving Killer Queen. Holy shit, it really is. But, dude, I'm probably gonna tell this, like, what the fuck is Black Panther doing here? Black Panther enters the bell! It can extend her. Okay, sorry. Shadow copies her movements and can extend her. Or probably I might call this the Killer Queen. Dude, am I gonna call this the Killer Queen Choujin? Maybe. Dude, I might as well. Like, dude, that is the Killer Queen Choujin. And can extend or contract its reach. Not only that, the Shadow packs a bigger punch. It's gathering at her fist. Here's the finisher. Shadow Press. Let's go. I win this round. We are pleased to inform our passengers the threat has been eliminated. We apologize for the inconvenience. Bravo! Super bravo! Long bathroom break. I just wanted to observe how you fight, Arulu. You didn't even need my help. Move, chicken. Wow, you're so funny. It's too bad you couldn't hold out a little longer. Then you could have seen my glorious powers. Oh, what a shame. All right, then. Let's see it. Well, isn't that perfect? Well, isn't that perfect? It's showtime. Oh, it's my lucky day. What the fuck? So here's the Gelta 2 Base A prefecture. What prefecture this is unknown. Dude, this base is sick. The war has been in impasse for nearly a year. Okay, here we go. So we got Vanya Yankov obviously here. Dude, fucking... The Dragon General, holy fucking shit, this design is sick. Do you intend to spend an entire lifetime subduing the Nasu? Easier said than done. And then there's Lavin Slavin. So, that bitch's name, let's be real, that is fucking Ursula. She's called, McCorrick. That is freaking Ursula! Like, that is Shroom Ursula! Since they have an oracle, we need to assume they can foresee any future moves we make, Vanya. Surprise attack's a no-go. That's gonna make it heckin' hard to fight them, since guerrilla warfare is where we really shine, and that's not all. This brigand has been a significant factor in our setback in Higo. You're talking about the wielder of Zora's Black Blade of Death. Yes. The Blackbird of Death! Yeah! The Vulture himself! Leader of the 01 Mobile Force, aka the Vulture Squad. Dude! His weapon servers the mechanism that allows the Choujin to raise... Wait! What? His weapon servers the mechanism that allows a Choujin to raise, in other words, certain death. We've been driven into using inefficient tactics because of him. Sora Saruha caused difficulties for our president, too. All because of that adamantine harp. If we can eliminate the Vulture, Higo's defensive capabilities will plummet. So what do you say? Will you dispatch more troops to Higo and lose the clout we have in Iwaki? The Higo campaign should have more than enough personnel. A little birdie shouldn't be capable of causing so much trouble, but perhaps the ruler of the skies isn't so deserving of his title, Ubrega. Ooh, I can't let that slide there. That Vulture's got skills. Why skills spelled with a Z? Why? But he can only solo for so long. I've got Gophers playing blocker in Higo. So by that you mean the Vulture unit will have no reinforcements? Yuppers! That's not such a bad strategy. I've heard they put significant resources into nurturing new talent. If we cut off their source of new blood, that will weaken their morale. In a war of attrition, Gelta will emerge victorious. We have Namnamur, there we go. Namnamur, so we have access to more Choujin troops. Lavin, keep up the good work. Once Higo falls, we will be able to take Nawaki. Your new mission is to eliminate the Vulture. Yuppers, you got it. In QUEEM'S name. Okay, so it's this. Yeah. In QUEEM'S name. Yeah. Ninu Kat Queem Ha. Going from Cottontail to Tail Kisser. Just doing my job. The Vulture and Higo are all mine. I'm gonna get the president's glory. Or so she says. This one's weak. You're right. You're awesome, Arulu. How are you smacking their heads right off? Less flowery, more berry, please. Cover my back. Oh, that fucking idiot. I've never fought a day in my life, if I'm being honest. I thought you were a genius. Well, yes. How exactly does that work? Who cares? Just fight, you rancid pile of tripe. Rancid what? Oversized piece of trash? Who are you calling trash? All right. You really want to see them, so behold, so be it. Behold my baffling powers. Try not to fall in love with me, Arulu. Huh? Oh, is he dead? What the? Commencing self-destruction? You gotta be kidding me! Granny? 7, 6. I'm so over this! Why? Alright, I'll go with you, too! And why am I doing this for you? 1. Initiate self-destruction! Holy shit! Raise! But at least the enemy was... Dude, he is the enemy! He is the enemy! He's the fucking enemy! But dude! But it's interesting, isn't it, that they're talking about Queem as if he's still alive. Dude, they're coming for Ozma. There's no, like, it really feels like this is leading to, especially, again, based on those journals we saw before the time skip, Ozma is Queem. He's gotta be. He's gotta be. The guy with no head said, like, otherwise. I know he said that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you can't deny what was being said there. That, like, that Ozma is the chosen vessel. He's gonna be that chosen vessel. But the question is how is he gonna get it? How is Queem gonna resurrect inside of Ozma? Because let's be real, that's going to be what happens. But you know what? Like, part of me is like, I totally understand, like, I totally get why Kurahara is happy that Ellie got the mark and not him. Because it's like, dude, I got the scythe. I got the weapon. That's what I needed. I don't need these fucking predictions and all that. You could have that shit. Since you hated it, you could have it and deal with it. And people will probably trust you more because you hate it. You hate this shit. Like, I like the way he's singing on that. But dude, that is Killer Queen right there. That is goddamn Killer Queen. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Choujin X content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.